of practical science activities. Journey with me as I take you through how Deck Science Set is ensuring that this dream of the Western region comes true.
We as a school have embraced science education or STEM education, using the science set to do practicals. We have not been long in the use of the science set, but just a term. We realize that using the science set for practicals brings a lot of excitement. The child feels involved and the child learns while doing the practicals. We are of the view that if our parents are able to collaborate with us, or any other school that they are using the science set, if you are able to collaborate and help the school get the science set everything, I think that practicals can be held easily. It doesn't pay to teach science in abstract. Science is like mathematics. We don't read it. We get involved. We involve the learner and we involve the teacher. And you can only be involved if you are using the science set to do practicals. I think that almost every private school and public school will ought to understand that to successfully study science is meaningless unless it is linked up to the use of science sets. And that's why I think that we must embrace this idea.
It has been in existence for the past 22 years.
Wow, yes, that's old.
And we began using the science sets about 2 years ago.
Wow.
And it has been great, seriously, because you know, teaching and learning of science without practical it's a waste of time.
In this era of science and technology, neither Ghana nor Africa can afford to lag behind our nations. These were the words of Osagefo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah as he launched the atomic reactor in the 1960s, and these words are even more relevant today. It is in light of this that the schools in the Western region have decided to take up the mandate of living this dream of Dr. Kwame Nkrumah as a son of this land. Some special private schools and public schools alike have decided to set the pace by providing their students with 21st century learning experiences. And also providing a culture and a lifestyle of practical science activities. Journey with me as I take you through how Deck Science Set is ensuring that this dream of the Western region comes true.
We as a school have embraced science education or STEM education, using the science set to do practicals. We have not been long in the use of the science set, but just a term. We realize that using the science set for practicals brings a lot of excitement. The child feels involved and the child learns while doing the practicals. We are of the view that if our parents are able to collaborate with us, or any other school that they are using the science set, if you are able to collaborate and help the school get the science set everything, I think that practicals can be held easily. It doesn't pay to teach science in abstract. Science is like mathematics. We don't read it. We get involved. We involve the learner and we involve the teacher. And you can only be involved if you are using the science set to do practicals. I think that almost every private school and public school will ought to understand that to successfully study science is meaningless unless it is linked up to the use of science sets. And that's why I think that we must embrace this idea.
It has been in existence for the past 22 years.
Wow,
yes,
that's old.
and we began using the science sets about 2 years ago.
Wow.
And it has been great, seriously, because teaching and learning of science without practical it's a waste of time.
Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
For a continuous support. We also want to recognize and appreciate the leadership of the chair of the Junior Science and Maths Quiz Board, Professor Kwesi Preku, and all the board members. Let me take this opportunity to salute the heads of the various schools competing in this year's contest. I applaud the dedicated teachers who have spent time in preparing the contestants for this contest. I also salute the gallant students proudly representing their schools in the competition. Before we go on, we want to take this opportunity to thank our proud sponsors for coming on board and supporting us in diverse ways. We are truly and deeply grateful to you. The 2024 quiz competition is proudly sponsored by the KNUST e-Learning Center. For all our media and video coverages, we are grateful. At the KNUST e-Learning Center, we say, just a click. KNUST Institute of Distance Learning, thank you for making our journey round the nation easy and pleasurable. Your venues provided are well appreciated. At KNUST IDL, we say lifelong learning is an essential key for development. Dext Technologies. At Dext Technologies, we say practical science is now practical. Thank you for making our technology challenge round a reality, and you always make it very exciting and hands-on. A heartfelt thank you goes to Multi-Credit Savings and Loans Limited for the juicy prizes for this year's competition. Your generous contributions have been a cornerstone of our success. We also want to mention the Ghana National Petroleum Corporation Foundation, the GNPC Foundation, impacting lives. Steady X, thank you for coming on board. Pizza Man, Chicken Man, we look forward to wonderful meal packages. At Pizza Man, Chicken Man, we say great food lives here. Fonjo Images. At Fonjo Images, we keep your memories alive. And to our media partner, Kespen TV, thank you for telecasting this program live and for amplifying our reach and impact. Thank you for partnering with us. At Kespen TV, we say, Obiabedidi, everyone will have a share. Remember, the JSMQ program is tailor-made for learners in the junior high schools to enable them exhibit their understanding of the basic principles underlying the life sciences and the physical sciences. It is expected to promote teamwork and critical thinking right from the early stages in their academic life. This afternoon, we have 3 schools competing. We have students from Western Command Basic School, St. Anthony of Padua, Naval Base Basic School. Western Command Basic School is represented by Then we have Naval Basic School, also represented by My name is Prince Amponsa Kwabi, and I'll be your moderator at the Department of Mathematics, KNUST, and I will be moderating this session. A few general rules so that we can begin. The first one is the buzzer test. Can we hear the sound of the buzzer for Western Command Basic School? St. Anthony of Padua, can we hear your buzzer? Thank you. Basic School. Very important, so please pay attention. For your main question, you don't need to press the buzzer. If a school is answering its main question, the other two schools should kindly wait for them to exhaust their 2 attempts or until their time is up before they press their buzzers. There will be 4 rounds in this contest. Round 1 will comprise the fundamentals. Round 2 will be the fastest brain, fastest finger. Round 3 is a science and technology challenge. And round 4 will be decoding the clues. To our contestants, I will be reading the instructions at the beginning of each round so we know what the round is about. I would like for all of us to give our contestants a big round of applause even as we start the competition. Without further ado, we go to round 1, the fundamentals. Please listen carefully. This round consists... Okay, you are to listen and not to press the buzzer until I have asked you a question. Please listen to the following carefully. This round consists of biology, chemistry, physics, mathematics, and ICT questions. If a school answers a question correctly, 3 points are awarded. If it is incorrectly answered, it becomes available as a bonus to the other 2 schools to compete for. The score for a bonus question is 1 point. Schools will have 15 seconds to answer questions that do not require calculations and 50 seconds to answer questions that require calculations. Each school will have a maximum of 2 attempts for their main question and 1 attempt for a bonus question. Bonus questions are open to the other 2 schools to compete for by ringing the buzzer. Failing to press the buzzer before answering the bonus question nullifies your answer, and thus no point is awarded even if you are right. I wish our competing schools and our contestants all the best for this contest. Question number 1. You have 15 seconds within which to produce a correct answer. I begin with Western Command Basic School. Explain the concept of osmotic pressure. How does osmosis contribute to the process of water uptake in plant roots? I will give you 2 out of 3. Osmosis allows water to move from the soil into the root cells, helping the plants to absorb water and essential nutrients from the soil. That's the answer I was expecting for a full mark. Naval Base Basic School, your main question. Describe what happens to a red blood cell when placed in a hypertonic solution. St. Anthony's for a bonus. Osmosis, causing the cell to shrink and become crenated due to the loss of water. All right, question number 2. You have 15 seconds within which to give an accurate answer. And this is a preamble to all schools. A paramagnetic species is a species that contains a lone pair of electrons in its valence shell. St. Anthony of Padua. Ion 2+, which has 4 lone pairs of electrons in the d orbital.
It is a paramagnetic substance.
And that's accurate. That's correct for 3 points. Naval Base Basic School. Ion 3+, which has 5 lone pairs of electrons in the d orbital.
It is not a paramagnetic substance.
That is incorrect. Western Command Basic School. Zinc 2+, which has no lone pairs of electrons in the d orbital.
It is not.
It is not paramagnetic, is correct. I'll give you the mark. Question number 3. 15 seconds to produce an answer. This is a preamble to all schools. In this section, you will find words enclosed in between greater than and less than symbols. You are to indicate the HTML meanings. Naval Base Basic School. H1. Your time is up. A bonus. Western Command.
Hyper.
Western Command, can you come again?
Hyper.
That is incorrect. H1 defines a top-level heading. Western Command Basic School, your main question. Table. The time is up. A bonus. St. Anthony of Padua.
It donates a closing tab.
That is incorrect, Fatih. Table will simply create a table. Question number 3, St. Anthony of Padua Catholic JHS, your main question. Form.
It will form a hyperlink.
That is incorrect. 1 attempt remaining. And your time is up. A bonus. Western command for a bonus.
It will create a form.
I will not give you for a bonus mark. Form defines a form for user input. That's what it does. It defines a form for user input. Question number 4, you have 15 seconds within which to provide an answer. This is a preamble to all schools. You are to define the following. Western Command Basic School. Nuclear fusion.
It is the fusion.
Your time is up. Naval Basic for a bonus.
It is when two nuclear atoms combine to make an atom with greater power and energy.
Can you come again?
It is the fusion of two nuclear atoms to create an atom with more energy and speed.
I will give you the mark. It is a process whereby two lighter nuclei are brought together to form a heavier nucleus. St. Anthony of Padua Catholic JHS, nuclear fission.
Nuclear fission refers to the combination of two nucleus.
I will not give you the mark. It's up for a bonus. Naval Basic.
It is when a bigger atom is split into two to form two smaller nuclear atoms.
I will give it to you as correct. So it is a process where a heavier atomic nucleus is split into smaller, lighter nuclei. Question number 4, Naval Base Basic School. Half-life.
Please, can you repeat the question?
Half-life. Your time is up. The question is up for a bonus. Okay, so half-life, it is a time taken for an atomic or a radioactive nucleus to decay to 1/2 its original amount. Question 5. We have 40 seconds within which to produce an answer. Western Command Basic School. A gardener wishes to make a rectangular hen run of dimension 81 meters by 45 meters. Wire nets are arranged end to end to fence the hen run. If the wire nets are all cut to the same length and do not overlap, find their maximum length.
$252.
That is incorrect. 1 attempt remaining. And your time is up. Question is up for a bonus. St. Anthony for a bonus.
911.25 meters.
That is inaccurate. The answer is 9 meters. The answer is 9 meters. Please listen to the question carefully. St. Anthony, your main question. A farmer wishes to build a rectangular sheep pen with dimensions 120 meters by 96 meters. He plans to use fencing material of equal length without any overlap to enclose the pen. What is the maximum possible length of each piece of fencing material that can be used?
So we have 11 meters.
That is incorrect. The time is up. Western Command for a bonus.
12 meters.
That is incorrect. The answer is 24 meters. 24 meters. Naval Base Basic School, your main question. Please listen. A rectangular garden has dimensions of 64 meters by 48 meters. The gardener wants to divide the fence into equal sections using pieces of fencing material that are all the same length without any overlap. What is the maximum length of each piece of fencing material that can be used?
Eight meters.
That is inaccurate. Time is up. St. Anthony's for a bonus.
28 meters.
That is inaccurate. The correct answer is 16 meters. 16 meters. Question 6. The following questions are statements. You are to state whether they are true or false. For these questions, there are no bonuses because of the binary nature of the answer. Naval Base Basic School. Electromagnetic waves require a medium to travel through.
True.
That is inaccurate. The answer is false. Western Command Basic School. Infrared radiation has a longer wavelength than visible light.
True.
That is correct. St. Anthony of Padua Catholic JHS. The frequency of a wave is the number of wavelengths that pass a point per second.
False.
That is inaccurate. The correct answer is true. Question 7. Western Command Basic School. A router directs network traffic between devices on different networks.
True.
That is correct. St. Anthony of Padua Catholic JHS, a URL is used to identify and locate resources on the internet.
True.
That is correct. Naval Base Basic School, a firewall is a type of software that detects and removes malware.
False.
That is correct. And with this, we come to the end of round 1. We want to take some time to acknowledge and appreciate our sponsors, SteadyX, Goldfields Foundation, Dext Technologies, the Ideal at the KNUST, and then the e-learning center at KNUST. At the end of round 1, we have the following scores. Western Command Basic School, you have 9 points. St. Anthony of Padua, you have 10 points. Naval Base Basic School, you have 5 points. We are continuing with round 2, fastest finger. 1 question will be read out, and contestants will compete to be the first to answer. Each question carries a score of 4 points. When a contestant is ready to respond, they should press the buzzer before they attempt to answer. Answering before pressing the buzzer will disqualify the school from the question. After the buzzer is pressed, the contestants must answer in 3 seconds. If a school gets the question wrong, the 2 remaining schools get to compete to answer. A wrong answer in this round attracts a penalty of 1 point. Before we go on, can we hear the buzzer from Western Command Basic School? The buzzer from Western Command Basic School. The network is going. Round 2 is the fastest finger. In this round, 1 question will be read out and contestants will compete to be the first to answer. Each question carries a score of 4 points. When a contestant is ready to respond, they should press the buzzer before they attempt to answer. Answering before pressing the buzzer will disqualify the school from the question. After the buzzer is pressed, the contestants must answer in 3 seconds. If a school gets the question wrong, the 2 remaining schools get to compete to answer. A wrong answer in this round will attract a penalty of 1 point. Can we hear the buzzer from Western Command Basic School? St. Anthony of Padua and Naval Base Basic School. Very good. Now that we know all buzzers are working, I wish you all the best. Question 1. If a resistor has the color bands red, violet, yellow, and gold, what is its resistance? Western Command.
2,700 ohms.
Come again.
2,700 ohms.
That is inaccurate. Your time is up. The correct answer is 27 kilo ohms or 27,000 ohms. Next question. The letters in the word hippopotamus. So I'm going to spell hippopotamus. Hippopotamus. So the letters in the word hippopotamus are placed in a box. What is the probability of taking out a letter that is a vowel? St. Anthony.
5 and 12.
Come again.
5 out of 12.
5 over 12 is correct. Next question. What is a byte composed of? St. Anthony again.
8 bits.
Very good. Correct, Hannah. Give the chemical equation for aerobic respiration. Western Command.
C6, H12, O6. C6, H12, O6 plus 6 O2 going for 6 H2O plus 6 CO2 plus energy.
That is correct. The energy is an important part of the equation. Next question. What physical quantity can change water into vapor or steam or into ice? St. Anthony.
Boiling point.
That is inaccurate. And the time is up. The answer, the physical quantity is heat. Heat. Next question. The process of retrieving data from a storage device is known as St. Anthony.
Reading.
That is correct. Next question. The seed contains the dash of a new plant. Naval Base Basic School.
Embryo.
And that is correct. And the last question for this round. The difference between the median and the mode of the following set of numbers: 7, 4, 9, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 4, 6, 5 is Western Command.
-1.
That is accurate. That is correct. And with this, we come to the end of Fastest Finger Round 2. Again, we want to appreciate our proud sponsors, StudyX, Dext Technologies, the KNUST Institute of Distance Learning, and the e-Learning Center. At the end of Round 2, Western Command Basic School has 7 points. St. Anthony of Padua has 11 points. Naval Base Basic School has 4 points. In total, at the end of Round 2, Western Command has 16 points, St. Anthony of Padua has 21 points, and Naval Base Basic School has 9 points. We quickly move on to Round 3, which is the Science and Technology Challenge. Please listen carefully to the preamble. One question will be given. Okay. So before we go on to the preamble, we want to make a substitution for Western Command Basic School. Gideon is being replaced by Paul Sam. All right, Paul, you are welcome. So, back to the preamble. One question will be given to all schools. The question in this round will require contestants to perform a task that will be assessed. The score for this round is 10 points. Contestants will be given up to 15 minutes to complete the task. Round 3 is powered by the Dext Science set. And now to the preamble for the question. You have been provided with components labeled A, B, C1, and C2. Place A and B such that the unlabeled side faces upward. You are required to carry out the following tasks. Number 1, observe components A and B and write one difference between the two components with respect to their surface. Task number 2, place components C1 on A at point 1 and C2 on B at point 1 also. Ensure that the arrow on both C1 and C2 are pointing towards point 2 on both A and B. Now at point 1, hold and drag C1 and C2 to point 2 and release them simultaneously and observe. Write down your observations for the two cases. For round 3, we have 3 related questions to the task. Question 1. What phenomenon is being demonstrated? Question 2. Explain your observation in task 2. Question number 3. State 2 advantages and 2 disadvantages of the phenomenon you have mentioned in task 1. Contestants, you have 15 minutes. I wish you all the best. You may begin. Contestants, you have 5 minutes remaining. You have 5 minutes of the 15 remaining. Contestants, you have 1 minute remaining. You should be getting ready to complete your task. 1 minute remaining. All right. So time is up for the technology challenge, the science and technology challenge. We will, our consultants there will come for your worksheets and then present them for grading, after which we will present you the scores for this round. Congratulations to our contestants. There's a substitution.
Ideal Solomon Bennett student is someone who is an all-rounder. I mean, practically, intellectually, morally, physically. At first, the study of science was chew, pass and forget.
As a school, we thought it's as very important to let our children have a practical experience with what they study. So as a school, we decided to introduce the science sets.
As a parent, I experience what is being taught to my child in school, in the house, and I see my children telling me this is what brings the force to the machine that is carrying the load and the rest, and I'm like, wow, if at grade 5 and 6 a child is able to have all this at the back of their mind and be hands-on, then the future is bright.
Science sets has been the game changer for Solomon Bennett Memorial as a school.
Our cherished and distinguished alumni and ever-supportive stakeholders of our great university, the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology, thank you very much for the privilege and the honor to come your way briefly with a few thoughts on the KNUST Day of Giving. This is a special day to honor, appreciate, and celebrate the hen that laid the golden eggs after 70 years of existence and global impact. On Friday, the 6th of October 2023, we shall all show our appreciation to KNUST by making financial donations to the university towards a noble cause in an innovative online fundraising initiative that is dubbed the KNUST Day of Giving. Our target is to raise 200 million Ghana cedis to build a 2,000 bed space hall of residence at KNUST to solve one of the biggest problems of our students and management: accommodation on campus for students. I am therefore calling on the magnanimity of all alumni, industry and business partners, staff, students, and all friends of KNUST to kindly make financial donations electronically in any major currency on the KNUST Day of Giving. I am extremely pleased to announce to you that you are an automatic champion for this great and noble assignment. Please let us endeavor to rally as many people as possible to create this big supporting wave to make a huge impact on this global KNUST Day of Giving. No donation is too small. Thanks so very much, and do stay blessed for deciding to give to support the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology. KNUST Day of Giving. Please do not be left out. Hashtag KNUST Day of Giving. Thank you.
The ideal Solomon Bennett student is someone who is an all-rounder. I mean, practically, intellectually, morally, physically. First, the study of science was chew, pour, pass and forget.
As a school, we thought it's as very important to let our children have a practical experience with what they study. So as a school, we decided to introduce the science sets.
As a parent, I experience what is being taught to my child in school, in the house, and I see my children telling me this is what brings the force to the machine that is carrying the load and the rest, and I'm like, wow, if at grade 5 and 6 a child is able to have all this at the back of their mind and be hands-on, then the future is bright.
Science Sets has been the game changer for Solomon Bennett Memorial as a school.
Our cherished and distinguished alumni and ever-supportive stakeholders of our great university, the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology, thank you very much for the privilege and the honor to come your way briefly with a few thoughts on the KNUST Day of Giving. This is a special day to honor, appreciate, and celebrate the hen that laid the golden eggs after 70 years of existence and global impact. On Friday, the 6th of October 2023, we shall all show our appreciation to KNUST by making financial donations to the university towards a noble cause in an innovative online fundraising initiative that is dubbed the KNUST Day of Giving. Our target is to raise 200 million Ghana cedis to build a 2,000 bed space hall of residence at KNUST to solve one of the biggest problems of our students and management: accommodation on campus for students. I am therefore calling on the magnanimity of all alumni, industry, and business partners, staff, students, and all friends of KNUST to kindly make financial donations electronically in any major currency on the KNUST Day of Giving. I am extremely pleased to announce to you that you are an automatic champion for this great and noble assignment. Please let us endeavor to rally as many people as possible to create this big supporting wave to make a huge impact on this global KNUST Day of Giving. No donation is too small. Thanks so very much, and do stay blessed for deciding to give to support the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology. KNUST Day of Giving. Please do not be left out. Hashtag KNUST Day of Giving. Thank you.
We want to say a big congratulations to all our contestants. It has been a very keenly, closely competed contest. For round 3, we had the Science and Technology Challenge, and we have received the work that you did. So after putting all the marks together, Naval Base Basic School, you have 8.5 out of 10. St. Anthony of Padua, 7.5 out of 10. Western Command Basic School, also 7.5 out of 10. At the end of all 3 rounds, when we put all the points together, Western Command Basic School has 23.5 points. St. Anthony of Padua has 28.5 points. Naval Base Basic School, 17.5 points. St. Anthony of Padua is effecting a substitution. Fatih Wilson will be replaced by Hannah Konto. So I think Fatih is rather replacing Hannah. Fatih, you are welcome to the contest. We will quickly move on to round 4. Contestants, please listen carefully. Round 4 is the riddles round. There will be a total of 4 riddles. These are the instructions. The question will be read out as a series of clues. If the question is answered on the first clue, 6 points are awarded. If answered on the second clue, 5 points are awarded. On the third clue, 4 points. On the fourth or any other, 3 points are awarded. Contestants are to press the buzzer before attempting the question. Failure to press the buzzer before attempting will disqualify you from that question and will nullify your answer even if it is correct. Let us hear the buzzer from Western Command Basic School, St. Anthony of Padua, and Naval Base Basic School. Thank you very much. Contestants, I wish you all the best. Riddle 1. I shift weather patterns around the globe. I cause rising temperatures and melting ice caps. Human Naval Base Basic School.
Climate change.
That is correct for 5 points. You answered on the second. Riddle number 2. The first clue. I make lifting easier with just a bar and a pivot. Western Command.
Willie.
That is incorrect. St. Anthony.
Lever.
I will give you the mark, St. Anthony. I will give you the mark. But I was expecting simple lever machine. Riddle number 3. I involve only one parent, no need for 2. Offsprings are genetically Naval Base Basic School.
Mitosis.
That is incorrect. Offsprings are genetically identical to the parent. In plants, fungi, and some animals, Western Command.
Asexual reproduction.
That is correct. You answered on the third. So you get 4 points. The final riddle, riddle 4. I am a tool that measures angles in degrees. Saint Anthony of Padua. Saint Anthony.
Protractor.
Protractor is correct. You get 6 points. And that brings us to the end of round 4. Once again, we want to thank our proud sponsors for their kindness, and the e-learning center at KNUST. At the end of round 4, Western Command Basic School has At the end of round 4, we have the following scores for contesting schools. Western Command Basic School, you have 4 points. Saint Anthony of Padua, 12 points. Naval Basic School, 5 points. The total score